I'm a real estate agent, and that's another video where we're going to show how to find condo, townhouses, or condo apartments in Toronto MLS. As you know, I'm already in my Toronto MLS, and we're going to go to the main dashboard. Sometimes you have to press twice to go into. So I'm just going to close one window. Okay, great. So now we know how to do for freehold. It's very similar to go do for condos. So we're going to go on the top menu where it says listing, and we're going to press search. And once we are in the search, as you can see, it says residential freehold, residential condo, commercial available, unavailable. So right now we're going to go for condos, and we're going to select only condos. We're going to select available, so we're going to check which are available for sale right now. So it would be new, price change, and the ones which are sold conditional, they're going to come in this section. We're going to go for sale, but you can do the same thing for lease. So if you unselect this and select lease, all the lease listings will come. But right now we're going to go for sale, and we're going to click continue. So as you can see, there's a lot of options. Okay, and as soon as we select this option, this number tracker will tell us how many listings fall in that criteria. So I'm going to select an area, let's say Brampton. Now I know Brampton comes under the area of Peel, so I'm just going to put Peel. Municipality, I'm going to select Brampton. Okay, now I have an option of selecting any community. I can go for Bram East, I can go for Bram West, or I can just keep it, I just can keep it blank here, and I can see all the condos. The next one is street number. So if you know a certain condo complex in Brampton, you can just put it here, and all the condos in that number will come. So let's say if I put 55 and starting with 55 and just ending at 55. So there is a condo building or all the condo buildings which have number 55, their units will come. Okay, so here's your another good option is the unit number. So let's say if I'm looking for a condo building which is 55 and the unit number is 105 or contains a 5 in it, so I can just put 55, 55, and let's see if I put 05. So without even putting the street name, I got some of those. So I'm just going to show you what it comes. So let's say we have 55 Yorkland, unit 205, 55 via Rosedale, unit 105. Anyways, so we go back. So that's how we put. Now we can say it contains 05, or we can say it starts with or equal or start with. Okay, so we can play around with these options. However, we can use the street number, we can use the street name. Okay, so if I want looking in Queen, let's say I know there are some condos in Queen. All the condos on Queen Street will come. Now we don't have to write the complete Queen Street, we just put the first name here, so it would be just Queen. We can select the street from here, but I recommend not to, because sometimes you don't sure if it's street or drive or anything. So I'll just put the first name of the street, and then it will show up. The rest of the things we don't use it that much. Okay, so I'm just not gonna go through it. Postal code, I've never used it. Yes, the next thing which I'm just gonna remove this one. The next thing which generally you will be using is the list price. So let's say if you have a client who says, you know what, I'm not looking anything above 600, you can put this maximum as 600,000. And all the condos which are from 0 to 600 will come. Or your client might say, I want it anywhere between 400 to 600,000. Then you just put 400 to 600,000. And again, all the units which are fall in that price range will come around here. So it says 52. Okay, now in condos, maintenance fees is a big thing. All condos have maintenance fees. Now I have clients coming to me and say, Kaiser, I want condos, but I don't want to pay more than $600 on the maintenance fees. So then what I'll do is I'll just put maximum, minimum you can put anything, but maximum, they say I don't want to pay more than 600, and I'll just put 600. And all the condos which has fees more than 600 has been eliminated. Okay, now the next one is DOM, which is days on the market. It means that if you want to look at very fresh listings, so let's say I don't want to see any listing which just came on the market today, yesterday, or day before, I put the maximum days on the market 3 days, and I can see only 3 properties fall in that criteria. In some other cases, I want to see some properties sitting on the market for a longer period of time, so maybe there's some more negotiation in it. So I will just put minimum, let's say 30 days. So any listing which is sitting on the market for 30 days, minimum 30 days, only that listing will come. So as you can see that only 13 listings fall into that criteria. Let's say if I want to see super long sitting listing, so let's say put 90 days. As you can see, there is no listing which is more than 90 days, so maybe 60 days, I put 60. And there are 3 listings in Brampton for condos which are sitting for more than 60 days. Expiry date, we don't use that much. Open houses, we don't use that much. Last update, we don't use it for newer, although you can, but we don't generally use. Last status is something we use. So as you can see, there's a lot of statuses. So let's say if I'm looking only for new properties, I'll just click new, and only the new properties will come. So let's say it's only 23 properties. If I'm looking for price change, so price change means that if someone listed a property at a higher price and then now they change the price, as you can see, it's only 3 properties. Okay, let's say if you want to select the properties which are sold conditional, there are 3 properties that are sold conditional. Now another cool feature is that if you don't want to see properties which have been sold conditional, you just select SC and press this knot. Now all the properties will come except SC, and that is a cool feature to use when you don't want to see a certain number. The next thing we generally use is property characteristics like bedrooms. So you might have a client coming and saying, I don't want anything less than 2 bedrooms. I'm just going to remove this one. So they might say I don't want to see anything less than 2 bedrooms. So then you'll put minimum 2 bedrooms. There might be a client who's saying, I want a 2-bedroom plus den. So plus bedroom is a den, so we can put 1. As you can see, the more option I put, the lesser properties will come. And then comes bedroom total. Never used it. It doesn't come. Washrooms, yes. Sometimes people will say, I want at least 1 washroom or 2 washrooms. So let's say if I put, let's say at least 2 washrooms would be, we just put 2 washrooms, 2 bedroom, 2 washrooms. Kitchen 1 and plus, we generally use it in condo townhouses. So there might be a condo townhouse with 2 kitchens. So let's say if I want to find out any condo townhouse with 2 kitchens, I'll just put 1 and plus 1. And as you can see, there's no condo townhouse in Brampton which has 2 kitchens. Okay, I can also put 2 kitchens here and see, and nothing came up. So I'm just gonna see it. Pets permitted. So if I want to see if there's a pet, so let's say if I want if pets are permitted, I can just put Y. And as you can see, there's no problem where it says. So generally, I don't use it that much because a lot of listings, they don't include it in as pets permitted. They don't put as yes. So I might be missing on a lot of good listings which might permit pets over here. And another cool feature is the type. So a condo could be a condo apartment, it could be a condo townhouse. So let's say if I'm looking for a condo townhouse and not a condo apartment, so I can just go and select condo townhouse here. Or otherwise, if I'm looking for a condo apartment, then I can just select condo apartment and something common element condo, which is also a condo apartment. And as you can see that I generally don't select it that much unless if I'm eliminating. So let's say if I'm not looking for a condo townhouse, so what I'll do is I'll just select condo townhouse and press not. So only condo apartments will come, no condo townhouse will come. Okay, so you can use this function. The next is style. It could be a 2-story, 3-story, it could be an apartment. So let's say if I'm looking just for an apartment, I'll just put apartment. If I was looking for a 3-story, I can put 3-story, I can put 2-story. Or if I'm not looking for 3 stories, I can just press 3-story and put not, and all the apartments, all the condos will come except 3 stories. Okay, another cool feature is approximate square feet. Okay, now a lot of times we are looking for specific square feet. So let's say my client says, he said, I don't want a small unit. I just want a minimum 900. So I can just select 900, 1000, and 1200. And as you can see, nothing came up in this one. Or what I can do is I can eliminate the smaller ones. So I press not, and then I eliminate all the smaller ones. Okay. However, the condos in Brampton are very few, so that's the reason not coming. But let's see if I remove this too, some might come. So I'm just going to move this. Now I can see that's 15 properties, and if I select all the properties which fall in this square feet, then you can see 4 properties as falling between 900 and 999. If I select this one too, more properties are coming here. Okay, and I'm going to remove it so we can move forward. The next one is heat source. It could be electric, gas. Generally it's gas, most of the time it's gas, but let's say some condo town has electric, and a lot of your clients would not want to have electric heating. So what you need to do is just select electric and press not, and all the condos which are on doesn't use electric will come over here. Okay, and same thing is this. If someone doesn't want a baseboard heating, you just select and press not. So all the condos which use baseboard heating will not come. Okay, generally I don't unless I need it, I don't use this. Same thing, some condo apartments doesn't have a central air. So let's say you want to have all the condos with central air, you'll press central air, and as you can see, all of them had central air. So nothing it was the same. The rest of the things, it's not used that much. If you want to use, you can, but generally it's not. You can go with garage parking spaces. So let's say if you want to have at least one parking space, then it would be 19. I generally, because a lot of people don't update it that way, I generally don't include them, but you can. There is an option to use this. Well, thank you so much for watching my video. Please subscribe to my channel, and if there is anything I can improve, please let me know. Thank you.